There's two kinds of people, Dad. The ones who have a B-bot and the ones who don't.
Hey, guys.
Oh, sorry, I'm in your shot.
Oh, I have a filter for that.
Really? You need a B-bot to have a social life?
Yeah, Dad, kind of.
I don't want you addicted to some device. Yeah,
Karen, do you think what you do for a living has fundamentally changed the way you view the world? I mean, you always
Absolutely.
looking at how, tell me about it.
Well, it's when you're working on animated films, your focus is to bring to life the story for the director, and then knowing that your audience is children. So it's a great way to stay young and focused on the things that are really important, you know, the mystery and the magic.
Oh, Dad, you got me one!
Hi, Barney. I'm your best friend out of my box.
What are you doing?
Barney, your B-bot is like super weird.
I am Barney's B-bot. Will you come to my secret shed and like him?
So now Ron's Gone Wrong, which is a mouthful, to me is a cautionary tale. I mean, it's funny and it's entertaining and there's lots of laughs and it's beautiful to look at, but it does have a serious message in that children may be too tied to technology to lead the kind of lives that we got to lead, you know? Would you comment on that, please?
Well, for me, I mean, we wouldn't be speaking unless we had technology. So there's a lot to recommend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But at the same time, I do think that what the story really pushes is the importance of friendship, human contact, and how important that is, and what we bring to that, you know, ourselves, and how much we've missed it, certainly in these times. But at the same time, you can become very infatuated with instant response. And I think that that's what's wonderful about this movie. It really takes you on a journey and it makes you think and have a moment, a pause of what's really important. And that's I think it's such a beautiful story and such a gorgeous message.
Making friends is what he's for.
Friend request? Friend request.
If he can't do that, he's like literally pointless.
Oh, Rose is pulling my head off! You can't pull his head off! We'll get in trouble!
There's so much fun in the film. There's such a sense of joy and movement and motion and expression. With that in mind, how do you set the tone before you start that this is the kind of energy that you want?
Well, what was most important as we started was character development, a look at the characters, and then finding the voices and the dialogue. And the environments are familiar but stylized, and they have a very specific take. I think they're gorgeous, but I
agree.
I'm not objective. And I think that the desire was to have a look that was a little bit more unique than what you see in the world, and the colors and the texturing all supported Ron and Barney, and everything else came together to set a stage where they really shone. I guess that's the only way we can really put it, is you sort of start with the nucleus and then you build out. But we went through a lot of fun and experimentation on the kitchen, and and I have a particular affection for the chickens.
Me too.
I'd better look into that. You think?
That is your starting point. And how do you keep, for example, the bee boxes, you cannot make them human. You can't make them us. So was that a concern going through to keep them looking like other?
Definitely, but appealing. And
yeah, tech is appealing.
It is very appealing. But what I think is really successful is the simplicity of Ron, and that he can become anything. But Ron is so simple and so appealing compared to the skins that the other bots, the B-bots, acquire. And there's something, well, it's an egg. I mean, we all start. That's our starting point. And I think that that's its incredible charm.
Not fun. Where is it?
Find the rogue. We don't need anyone else. I currently have one friend.
That is sad and also tragic.
So his elevation, it tells me watching it that his journey is the most important. So there's a lot going on for that, and it's sort of a hero-esque kind of a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's also important when you consider school and his relationship with school and his environment there, and the tech store versus nature. So
Nature. Yeah.
he has he's an observer in a way.
No problem. Are we having fun with me?
So tell me something, just basically in terms of overall in your career, what are the duties of an art director?
Well, it changes slightly depending on what show you're working on, but you're there to support the production designer, work with the team to make sure that the models, the look, the surfacing, the color, the backgrounds, the designs are all in keeping with the color keys and the beat boards and the inspiration paintings that are generated as they start the production. In my role, I worked with the team in our studio as well as with the team at DNEG, and going desk to desk and giving reviews and doing drawovers and just keeping an eyeball on all the moving parts, which allows the production designer to focus on a bigger picture. And because there are a lot of meetings during the day, and if you go to all of them, you can't get any work done. So it's a fantastic, it's so true. You just divide your time, and then we would come back in the evenings or at the end of day or midday and just kind of like pool our information. So it's a fantastic job. I mean, I love it.
Hey, buddy, how's the bebop?
Both of you, hands where I can see them.
Maybe turn it off and on again.